So today I'm asking you the question, when was the last time you stepped outside of your chosen musical style? And this is an invitation to do exactly that. Take a little sidestep from where you normally live, classical, jazz, rock, metal, whatever world you like to play in. You're going to take a little step outside and explore something else. And you don't have to learn a whole tune. In fact, I'll give you an exercise that shows you why just learning a tiny bit of some other style can really make some magic happen in the style that you actually want to play. So hello, welcome to Practice Space. If you're new, I'm Erica and I'm a musician, composer and a music teacher. And this channel is a space for small, creative, practical practice ideas to give you something new to work on every day in your music practice and maybe also help you think differently about the way you play music. So if you are curious to follow along every day, you can subscribe to the channel, and I also teach, so I'll leave a link to my online lessons in the description. So stepping outside of your comfort zone and into another style that you have never tried before can open up this really amazing color palette of harmonic, rhythmic, and expressive ideas that you may have never encountered before. And the idea is not to master this new style. I don't want to turn you from a classical player into a metal shredder or anything like that. The idea is not imitating, the idea is finding inspiration in this style. So finding what can you borrow from this other style of music and bring to your chosen style and inform the way that you play the music that you really want to play. So my task for your practice is to find a piece in a style that you never play. And this can be even something that you would never listen to. And so find a piece. If you're not really sure, just look up what is the most popular blah song. And then you're going to find the music, or you're going to find the chords, or you're going to listen to the recording and maybe play a bit by ear. And I want you to learn to play just a small section. So perhaps it is an opening riff, maybe it is one verse, maybe it's just the chorus. Maybe you just look at the chord progression and take the chords. Maybe you look at the rhythms and you just work out, improvise a scale along to the rhythms of the song. So we're not aiming for mastery. That is the first thing I'll say. I don't want you to become a master at this style of music, but I want you to play enough that you feel like you've kind of embodied a little bit of the essence of the style. And this exercise should be really fun. It shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't make you feel like you're playing anything wrong, because it's something brand new. So it's allowed to be messy and it's allowed to be rough, and you're allowed to just treat it almost like a little guilty pleasure. If you've got your repertoire that you have to work on for your teacher over here, this is the little thing that you get to do just for yourself. And so then after you've learned to play this one small section, this is my bonus exercise for you. This is to take a piece that you are working on, maybe a piece from your repertoire, maybe a song that you've been learning, maybe it's something that you've written yourself. And I want you to try and bring the energy of this other style into your playing of this piece of music in a different style. So that could mean lots of different things, but the idea is to try and capture what is the essence of that style in the piece of music that you're playing. Maybe you have to play it a little bit differently, but maybe you can play it exactly the way you would perform it normally, but you are just adding different colors, different textures, maybe a different feeling, a different energy to the performance. And maybe this will unlock some kind of nice music and unlock some ideas that until you did this exercise, you had no idea you could play this way. So trying another style is not about becoming another person. It's not about erasing your previous musical identity and putting on a new costume. Instead, it's about finding what can we borrow from one style, what colors, what ideas, textures we can bring from this style into the style of music that we have chosen to play. And the more we do this, the more we bring in these kind of influences and the things that we're interested in, the more we start sounding like ourselves as unique musicians, rather than sounding like the person who has maybe already trodden the path that we happen to be on with our chosen style. So let me know in the comments if you try this. What style did you try and how well did it translate to the style of music that you like to play? And if this has kind of sparked a little bit of inspiration for your practice, then you can give the video a like. That really helps me to keep motivated to make these videos. And finally, you can stick around for a short relaxation exercise after this to put you in a nice, calm, happy place to start your practice for the day. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So we're going to take a few minutes to prepare for practice, to relax the body and the mind. You can take out your instrument, have any music, books, pencils ready. Then you can sit or stand with your instrument or without. And we're going to start with a soft focus in the eyes. Bring your awareness to the space you're in. Notice any sounds in the room, any smells. And then with the next exhale, closing the eyes. And we bring our awareness in to our bodies, feeling the weight of the body on the chair, or feeling the feet connected with the floor. Maybe feeling the instrument in your hands, its texture under your fingers. And then bringing the awareness further in still to the breath and to the place where you feel it. Maybe the nose, the throat, the chest, the diaphragm. Feeling the rise of each inhale and the release of each exhale. And as you notice the breath, on each exhale, letting every muscle in your body release just a little bit more. Each exhale brings more relaxation to the body and more stillness to the mind. And if thoughts arise, just let them do what it is they want to do. Maybe they float by, maybe they stay. Just bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to each inhale and to the release of the exhale. Every breath, relaxing the muscles in the body just a tiny bit more. And then bringing the awareness back out to the body, to the weight of the body in the chair, the feeling of your feet connected to the floor, the feeling of your instrument under your fingers. Then bringing the attention further out into the space, noticing any sounds in the room, however small they might be. And then gently blinking the eyes open, ready to start practice for the day.